There's that man again.
Oh, teddy bear, there goes that man again. You smell so good, always keep it classy. Sophisticated, elegant, masculine, and gentleman-y.
What's going on, everybody? And it is that time again. It is time for week 10 of Work Week Fragrances. What fragrances will I be wearing from Monday through Friday? Usually I just freestyle it on the weekends. That's why I don't put my weekend fragrances up here. So I structure it for you guys. And not to mention so that I can wear some stuff that I have not worn in a while, because I don't want to become repetitive and just keep wearing the same stuff all the time. Because sometimes, even though you have a collection like this, you tend to do that. You tend to have a few that you constantly, continually go through and go to. And so I wanted to actually do this so it actually puts me in a position to have to wear other things. So let's start for Monday. And on Monday, I decided, number one, because it's going to be about 78 to 80 degrees outside. So some are still trying to hold on for dear life, but it's on its way out the door. And I figured, since I'm going to have a 78-degree day on that day, I figured, why not just go ahead and wear something that definitely truly represents summer, and that would be Tommy Bahama's Maritime Triumph. See if we can get it to get some focuses in there. That worked on the last video. It ain't doing it this time. Yeah. Well, it's focusing as good as it's going to do, but this one here, very good fragrance. It lasts a little bit longer than most of the other Tommies that I actually have in my collection. This one's smokier, more resinous than the rest of them. It does have a summertime feel to it, but it's more of a summer evening feel. It's more of that summertime going out on the town, going out on a date type of feel. And honestly, it can work pretty damn good in the office. So that's why I'm going to be wearing this one on Monday, and that will be Tommy Bahama Maritime Triumph. So we're coming up on Tuesday, and Tuesday is going to be somewhat in between that. I think like 75 or so. So it's still holding on, but it's kind of moving the needle into the other direction. And this is something that I've been waiting to get on my skin. I haven't put it on my skin, which also works in any season. I think it could work well in winter and summer. You just got to watch your sprays in the summer and fall, definitely, and spring, definitely. And that would be Tumi 19 degree. One of my favorite from Tumi. I like them. I have all of them except for Dusk. I'm still contemplating whether or not I want to drop to 175 on that one. I think I got this for like $80 or so. So 175, I'm not sure. I might see if I can get a decant and see if I even like it, because I'll drop that on something if I really like it. But I'll be really upset if I drop 175 and it's something that I never want to wear. But this one here, it's something that I always want to wear. That raspberry note at the top, just somewhat metallic and inky, and just a little bit sweet as well, but mostly tart. This is an absolutely amazing fragrance. So Tuesday, I'm going to be smelling absolutely amazing. But Wednesday comes around, I'm trying a brand new fragrance out that I just got in my collection. I have smelled it, but I have not really put it on skin as a full wearing. I put it on my hand just to kind of walk around and catch a few whiffs of it. But on Wednesday, I'm going to be wearing Cutlage's Valor Chivalry. So yeah, I'm going to give this one a shot. They have an entire series of these Valor fragrances. This one right here, it's a fantasy. Let's just say what it is. But it's a lot more inky. It's a little bit more of a sour tartness to it. I like it. I do like it, but I do want to give it a full wearing on skin to just get a really true and honest to God feel for it. So Wednesday, my work from home day, which you guys already know, I will be wearing this one, and that would be Cutlage's Valor Chivalry. And so on Thursday, Thursday, I'm wearing a fragrance that, because I talked about it in my last fragrance video, that I'll be linking that one in here so you guys can go check that out. I smelled it. I remembered how much I love it. And it's going to be a little bit of a cooler day on Thursday. And I decided to go with this one, and that would be Dolce & Gabbana's Intenso. One of my favorites from Dolce, one of Ms. Grizz's favorites from Dolce. Yeah, this is definitely one that as soon as I smelled it and I did the video, I said, yeah, I got to get this back on skin ASAP. And check the temperature. Thursday, perfect. This will be perfect to wear in office on Thursday. And that's Dolce & Gabbana Intenso. And finally, on Friday, it's going to be just a little bit cooler, so that temperature's creeping down just a little bit more. Think about maybe 65 to 64 degrees, something like that. So I decided to go with another one that I haven't had in the collection very long. I got it in the summer, so I didn't really have a chance to wear it fully. So this will be my actual full wearing of this fragrance, and that will be Izimiyaki. So yeah, I will be wearing this one on Friday. It's dry, sweet, somewhat earthy. This is really good. So far from just the test sprays that I've had on my hand, but yeah, this is what I want to give a full wearing on Friday, just to see how I feel, see how it makes me feel, because I haven't had anything from Izzy that I have not liked. So, and I don't really anticipate this being one that I don't, because I've already had the test sprays. And matter of fact, I'll drop one on my hand right now, just to kind of reacquaint myself with, with it, and before I wear it on Friday. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be wearing it on Friday. So yeah, so that is the work week fragrances, guys. I know I seemed a little bit out of it when I was doing this, because of the fact, I haven't done it in a while. I just did my last show, my last Corvette show of the year. So we're done with the Corvette shows and the charity shows and things of that nature. I'm supposed to have another one, not Corvette, but another event coming up on November the 8th, but that's tentative. I'm not sure just yet, hasn't been set in stone, but I'll keep you guys posted. But for now, we're going to be back to normal, back to the regularly scheduled program, getting this content out, talking to you guys about these fragrances. And guys, make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the content, because it helps this channel to grow. And make sure you hit the bell icon to get notified every time I upload a video. My name is Mr. Diaz Teddy, your fragrance sommelier. And over here, we don't do stink, so please don't be a stink ass. Happy work week.